Hi guys, we have Bazaar Essen again today, CEO Essen and Associates. Thank you, Bazaar, for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Today we'll talk about the audience who have not started retirement plan as of today, and we want to tell you what is important if you've not started planning for your retirement. So Bazaar, can you guide our audience what they should do and what's in their best interest to start thinking of retirement from today?
Retirement is a essential thing that we as young people, well, I'm not young anymore, but you are and others, we the young people should always think about. When you're buying that latte for $7, you can consume 2 last lattes for $14, and then you can put that $14 towards another financial plan that will turn out when you retire can give you a significant amount of money as a addition to your pension and your Social Security.
Right.
In today's environment where everything, inflation is going up, you need to plan ahead for your retirement. And when I was young, when I started working at 21 at New York Life. I had a policy, and I just kept paying $100 a month. The same policy is now in million, because that was a whole life policy, and so I am able to continue to pay. Didn't feel like it, and initially it will hurt you. We know that. Not having to forego that lattes, a taste of cream caramel and all of that. That's not hard. But once you do it and you get used to it, it's a good thing. You're doing it for your future, not for Kodam Zadi or Kodam Eder or Bazaar Essen. You're doing it for yourself and for your family.
Yeah.
And the retirement planning is a quintessential for your well-being, for your family, for you, and for your wife, and for your kid. You're going to be able to, with the retirement planning, you may never use it for retirement, but you can leave a legacy for your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren. And that in itself is a worthwhile thing. But what we're starting out as a young person is to create an alternate form of savings for the time when you're not able to work.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And this is an incremental. Let's say you never have a pension, you don't have it, so this is the primary. If you have a pension, you have Social Security, you have everything. This is incremental to those things. And it gives you the quality of life and the standard that you have become used to, and to continue to maintain it. That's why people like you should go out to people in the audience and ask them and tell them and bestow upon them that how critical this is for their future planning, for their future well-being, and for their family's future planning and their future families, and for creating a legacy.
Right. Yeah.
And so retirement planning is an essential thing. We think it's a luxury item. It's not a luxury item. It's a necessity.
Right.
It's a necessity, and a necessity that's worth thinking about. Because the sooner you plan, the bigger the return. The less time you have to retirement, and you plan when you're my age, 60, 65, to retire at 70, I don't have much time. So the money does not build. Money builds as time goes on. So it compounds, right? Gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So it is essential that you start at your young age, build it, ride it through, and then continue to go above in terms of the need. Planning at an early stage is an essential must. I know you have planned yourself for retirement in multiple ways, and we should always do that. And we should always not only consult people like you, but also a tax attorney, because it becomes a tax consequential eventually. But when you go out to your clients, you are going to keep that in mind. And when we talk about other types of policies in the future, you're gonna see, well, what we do as insurance agents in terms of how we take into consideration taxes and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Audience, if you have not started planning for retirement, start today. And I hope this conversation helps, and stay tuned. We'll come back again in our next episode. This is Khurram Haider signing on for today. Thank you, Nazar.
You're welcome.